Hello YouTube, it's your girl Zhane coming at you with another video, and as you can tell by the title, this is another drugstore slash affordable makeup tutorial. I decided to do this look because my last one, I really didn't like the lighting. I do like the look that I did, but I just didn't like the lighting. And also there are other products that are out that I wanted to use today. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I did this beautiful look, it's very simple, but it's very impactful, and you can wear this anytime, any place, for whatever. Just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, so this is my first talk through, so please bear with me. Y'all know I can run my mouth, I can go on and on, so bear with me. I have my tea here, which I normally drink whenever I'm doing my makeup, if I have time or if I'm filming. So I have tea here. So I already moisturized my skin. The first thing I'm going to do before I prime is go ahead and moisturize my lips. I use the Vaseline Lip Therapy. You can find this at the drugstore. Okay, now that the lips are nice and juicy and moisturized, I'm going to go ahead and prime my skin. Please don't laugh at my jank primer, but I like to use the Maybelline Baby Skin because it actually blurs all of your imperfections. So for me, I do have a little texture like on my nose sometimes, like little bumps on my forehead, like they're like little bumps, like clogged pores. And whenever I use this primer, it literally smooths everything out. So I really like to use this. I use about a dime-sized amount, and I just put it all over my face. Please excuse little Pluto up here. Now that the primer is on, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the skin. So for foundation, I'm gonna use my Ride or Die, my tried and true, the first foundation I ever purchased ever in my life when I was a freshman in college, is this Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 330 Toffee. I actually really enjoy this foundation. This is the Dewy Plus Smooth one. They do have a matte and poreless one, and the matte and poreless one actually works really well. So for my skin type, I'm normal to dry, but this foundation, y'all, is amazing. This is the first foundation I had ever used ever in my life ever, and it does me well. Like, it does me so well. This shade in particular is a little too dark. The shade that they have above this, I believe, is either 320 or 325, and that's a little too light for me. So I'd rather go a shade or two darker versus a shade or two lighter, because I can always compensate with highlighting. So yes, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Alright, now that the foundation is on, we're going to go ahead and go in with concealer. And for my concealer today, I'm just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 25. For whatever reason, 25 is the best highlight shade for me, and then 35 is the darkest shade number, but it's lighter than number 30. So if you're a little bit darker than me, or if you don't like a highlighted under eye, then go in with number 35 if you're my complexion. So I am gonna let that sit a little bit, and while I let that sit, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my eyebrows, and then I'll come back on camera. Alright, now that I'm nice and highlighted, I'm going to go ahead and carve out the bottom of my brow and prime my eyelids. set my concealer and my eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette Contour, and I'm using the shade Toffee Caramel. So this is what the product looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and use this banana shade. And the brush that I'm using is my BH Cosmetics number 3 brush in the Pink Marble collection. So I've used this product before and I actually really enjoy it. It does brighten up the eye a little bit, but it also kind of acts like a translucent powder for me. It doesn't really mattify the skin a lot for me personally. It just sets everything, which I absolutely love. I don't really want anything that's like mattifying. Since I have dry skin, I want it to be more of a, I want it to be more of like a setting type deal. And be careful, this concealer does crease. I have hooded eyes, so my crease does crease if I have like something really liquidy in there. But with this powder, I can just tap it all out and it sets it just nicely. Alright, so now that we're all nice and set, I'm gonna go ahead and start my eyes, and then I'm gonna finish up my face afterwards. So for my eyes, I'm gonna go on with my Dream Street palette. This is the collaboration that Kathleen Lights did with ColourPop. You guys can find this on colourpop.com. I'm not sure if this is in stock because this was limited edition, but if this is still in stock, you can go ahead and grab it. If not, ColourPop has plenty of options, and they're actually starting to sell ColourPop in Sephora's now. I know that they have some eyeshadow palettes there, so if you don't have this palette in particular, you can get a ColourPop palette. ColourPop is very inexpensive. All the products, like I said earlier, that I'm using today are very inexpensive. You can find them at your local drugstores or online. So that's always a plus. Now that we're really close and we're like all up in my stuff, I'm gonna show you the colors that we're gonna use, and we're just gonna go in it together, okay? So I'm going to take this color, Magical, right here. Now that we have that transition color down, I'm gonna go ahead and take this color right here, which is called Potion. And to me, it's just a really pretty, kind of like burgundy-ish, brownish color. And it really reminds me of MAC's Brown Script because it kind of has like that red undertone. But it looks really, really nice on us, like women of color, and it will show up very well. So if you're a little bit darker than me, that can actually be a better transitional color for you. But that's actually, it's really, really pretty. It's a really deep but nice color. And with this shade, I'm doing more circular motions just so I can work it in with the transition color. And then I'm gonna build this color up. This is my first ColourPop eyeshadow palette that's pressed. They do have those neat single pot shadows that are more on like the cream side. And I actually really like those. I bought them years ago, maybe like 2 years ago when ColourPop was like popping on YouTube, when everybody was talking about it. And everyone's still talking about ColourPop because ColourPop is amazing. But I actually really enjoy these pressed shadows. Like they're really, really nice quality and they're affordable. And that's what I really, really enjoy, so. The next shade I'm going to use is this color right here, which is Elfish. And I'm just going to focus this more on the outer edge. So the next color I'm going to take is right here, which is the shade Moony. And I'm just going to place this color on my brow bone. gonna go ahead and place that same shade on my inner corner. I'm gonna go in with Poison right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and place that on my lid very lightly. So now that most of the eyes are done, I'm gonna go back to the face and then we'll finish up the lower lash line, and then that's pretty much it. So for the actual face, I'm going to, since we already set our concealer, we're gonna go ahead and go in with bronzer. And today for bronzer, I'm gonna use my NYX matte bronzer in the shade Deep Tan. So I'm gonna take the bronzer and go in circular motions by my hairline up towards my eye. I'm gonna make sure it's nice and blended. So now that my bronzer is on, I do not wear blush like that. I don't wear blush really at all. But I know that Milani has some nice blushes that are very luminous. They also have a couple matte blushes as well. But personally, I'm not really a blush type of girl. The only time I really wear blush is when I'm wearing like more natural makeup. If I'm not wearing any foundation, if I'm wearing like concealer, I'll wear some blush. But it'll be like a luminizing blush. So I don't have a blush to show you guys today. But I do have a highlight which I absolutely love, and it's one of my favorites from the drugstore, and we're about to bathe in this highlight, honey. But first, I like to set my makeup before I put highlight on and finish my lower line and put on my lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water. And I really love this stuff. Since I do have normal to dry skin, this step right here just seals all of my powder in. It makes my skin feel very nice and hydrated. I really, really love this product. So the magnificent highlight I was talking about, this is the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. To apply this, I'm just gonna take a BH Cosmetics fan brush everywhere. Look at that, y'all. Oh, it's like ridiculous, like how metallic this is. Like, it's crazy, and a little bit goes a long way. So now that all that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and just finish off my bottom lash line. So for this look, I'm not gonna do a wing liner, but I'm gonna go ahead and apply my mascara and false lashes off camera, and I'll be right back to put on my lipstick with y'all. Okay, so lashes are on, mascara is on. For mascara, I use my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara for my top and bottom lashes, and then for lashes I use my Ardell Demi Wispy. So for lip color, I'm gonna take this Jaunte Blue lip liner in the shade Rich Red. It's a really pretty color and you can wear it on its own, but I'm extra. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Mega Last Catsuit liquid lipstick, matte lipstick in the shade Give Me Mocha. And to finish this look off, last but not least, I'm going to use my Kathleen Lights X ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip Stain in the shade Dreamy. Yes. Okay, I'm cute or whatever. Let me go ahead and change my top, put on some earrings, and I'll be right back to do my outro. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this talk through video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much.